My ass is on fire. My ass is on fire. Hello, welcome to my very first show. I figured everybody else is making one. I might as well too. I'm Bobby. And I'm drinking my frozen margarita. And the preseason has officially ended. And I like what I saw. You know, a lot of people are worried about Trey Lance, saying he's not ready, saying he's too young. Now I'm hearing people say that we shouldn't be getting rid of Jimmy. Let me tell you something. I like Jimmy. Ever since he came onto this team, I've been rooting for him with all my heart. I've been defending him. I've been praising him. And I've been telling people he's the next Tom Brady. Just wait and watch, and eventually we'll win that Super Bowl and prove everybody wrong, shut everybody up. Well, that never quite happened. Now, I just want to start off by saying I still think he's a good quarterback. He's not bad. He's not as bad as people make him out to be. My only problem with him is his injury problems. You can't do that in today's NFL. You can't give a guy $25 million, $27 million a year to ride the bench for 3, 4 games, 5 sometimes a whole damn season. We're not going to go anywhere with that. Unless we get a backup that's just as good or even better, but then that guy will want $25 million. You know, it's just not set up that way, unfortunately, with salary caps and all that shit. But we had to move on. We didn't have a choice. And for people saying, keep Jimmy, it's not going to happen. You can't do that. Name any instance or that's ever happened, ever, in the NFL, ever, in the history of the NFL, where you take a veteran out, put it in the future, the kid that's supposed to be the future, you drafted him with the first round draft pick, third overall, just to, we're not going to just sit him and say, you know what, maybe we are going to stick with Jimmy, you know. Maybe we'll go with you next year. Get in there, Jimmy. First off, there's already a lot of feelings hurt. I guarantee you Jimmy doesn't want to be on this team anymore. So, even if you did stick him in there, who's to say he wants to even fucking play for this team anymore? So, it's out. We already made the move. We made the move in last year's draft, as far as I'm concerned. We already did it. Now we have to commit. Trey is our guy. But when Jimmy was our guy, I was all for him. I was rooting for him. Because you know why? Because I'm a real fan. That's why. And if you're a real fan like me, you're going to root for whoever the fuck is in there. Because guess what? A long time ago, I was rooting for Tim Rattay. Okay? I was... My brother still teases me about this to this day. But I actually said Tim Rattay is going to be the next Joe Montana. Those were my words, and I'll eat them. I was wrong. And I thought Kaepernick could be the next Steve Young, but you know what? I think Kaepernick could have been the next Steve Young, better than Steve Young, but he dug his own grave. So, and I'm not even talking about the kneeling thing. I was supporting that. The guy just doesn't love the game. If he loved the game, he'd be playing right now. Trust me. Coaches know things that us fans don't know. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The guy doesn't love the game. He used to come to practice with headphones on. You don't do that. You don't do that. He didn't give a shit. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Kaepernick. He's gone. Whatever. I'm here to talk about... I don't want to exactly say his name, because I feel like if you don't know who I'm talking about, then I don't want you to go watch his videos, because then you'd be giving him more views. So let me just call him Can't Groan. How about that? Can't Groan. I'm fed up with you. I'm tired of you. And I wish you'd go away. You wonder why Kinlaw told you off and put you in your place, rightfully so. Because you constantly go on record and just come out and say it. You're not a fan of the 49ers. So what are you doing? You shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You shouldn't be a thing. And I notice your views are getting higher and higher and higher. And I really don't understand it, because you're a negativity spreader. And I don't like negativity spreaders. I say whoever our quarterback is, you should be rooting for him. Whoever's on the team, you should be rooting for him. Not putting him down. You should be rooting for him. Ask me, who's the best fucking team in the whole NFL? And I'll tell you, the 49ers. I'm not going to say the Buccaneers, or the Chiefs, or the Bills, or the Rams. No, the 40 fucking Niners is the best team in the NFL. Ever. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, Ronbo, I could say his name because I like him. Ronbo, keep doing what you're doing. But Can't Groan, I really wish you'd go away. You got your 15 minutes of fame. You're not a Niners fan. And then you go and you make a channel dedicated to just putting down the Niners and being brutally honest about it when you don't even need to be, in some cases, or even most. But you do it anyway, and then you're surprised when people hate you. You're surprised when a player fucking takes your hat and knocks it off. I would have done a lot more to you than that, by the way, if I was a player. And one of these days, you're going to piss a player off good enough where he is going to do more than just knock your hat off, by the way. Someone's going to be facing a lawsuit. And you know what? I bet you he's going to be like, it was totally worth it. Your father, I'm okay with him. He seems like an okay guy. But you're a little weasel. You're a little Seth Green looking motherfucker. And, yeah, there's going to be a time... You know what I hate too? I hate that you take credit for when the Niners do good. Then all of a sudden, oh, I'll take credit for that. Thank you, or you're welcome, you're welcome. Fuck you. Do you think when we win, it's because of you? Do you think anybody's watching your shitty videos? I mean, okay, yeah. There's 3,000 or 4,000 people watching. Thanks to Kinlaw, by the way, because before that, you were down in like the 700-800. Thank Kinlaw for that one. But anyway, you'll get yours. Because when we win the Super Bowl this year, you're the one that's going to feel like a fucking retard. And you're going to be the one that's sitting there not knowing what to say. Because then you can't pick on the team anymore. I just wish you'd fucking just come out and admit that you're either a Raiders fan or a Rams fan. You seem to praise the Rams a lot. I think you're a Rams fan, to be honest with you. Because it's funny how the timeline, you said that you were a Niners fan, but then you stopped, but then you kind of became one again, but not really. That sounds to me like you were a Niners fan when the Rams were in St. Louis, and then when they came back to LA, you weren't a fan of them anymore. So it kind of matches up. So I honestly think that you're a fucking Rams fan. So all you Niners fans, real fans like me, that are watching his shitty videos of him just being a bitch, LDN, he's a Rams fan. Why are you watching his videos? Stop. The more attention you give him, and now he has merchandise. He's selling merchandise of himself. Please tell me you guys aren't out there actually buying this shit, are you? Please don't tell me that. You're giving him too much. It's like... I don't even want to talk about it. All I want to say is this. I like Trey Lance. I like what I saw in the preseason. Alright, this last game didn't look too hot. He couldn't really get anything going. But I kind of blame the offensive line for that. But also, it's Kyle Shanahan. He likes to keep everything a secret until he has to bring it out. Did you notice that they were playing vanilla? Come on. When the season starts, don't worry. We're going to beat the Bears. We're going to beat everybody. 17 games this season. 20-0. That's my prediction for this season. 20-0. Super Bowl number 6. Here we come. But this time we're actually winning it. Against... Too many people are saying the Bills. I actually don't think it's going to be the Bills. I think the Raiders are actually going to be pretty freaking good this year. So I could see them surprising everybody. And wow, can you imagine the knife fights in the stands for that game? Niners 53, Raiders 6. Alright, that's it. I'm out. Goodbye. Go Niners!